Guys, I'm back. All right, I've got a different kind of video for you guys today. I thought today it's kind of a get ready with me, but not really because I'm not really going anywhere and I'm not really getting ready. I just thought I'd do a little bit of a, I don't know, I'm thinking about calling it all my makeup sins, all the things that I do wrong in makeup that you hear so many YouTubers and beauty channels talking about, that you just should never do these things or whatever. And you know, half of them are like 20 and they've been wearing makeup for like a year, or you know what I mean? Anyway, no offense to you 20-year-olds. This is all in good fun. Don't be offended. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to do it as though I was getting ready. That way I won't forget anything, because if I start doing things out of my sequence, it freaks me out. So, okay. So I have my foundation already, which is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, and I've got a review on that, so if you're interested in that. And so I always do my concealer next. I always do face, full face. And so for my number one makeup sin, I don't put a ridiculously bright concealer under my eyes. I don't use a whole bunch of concealer and bring it all the way down and make it be all, you know, like half the concealer bottle is gone by the time you're finished. Now, remember, I am 39, so, you know, that could be one of the reasons why I don't do it. Because it's probably not that great of a look if you try to do it that way. And I've got a little tip for you ladies that have a little bit of a eye bag, or like, I don't know what is up with my under eyes. They've always kind of looked like this. They've always been pretty highly pigmented, and then just look saggy like a hound dog. But if you have a little bit of a, I don't have my brush, so another one of my makeup sins is I always forget my brushes. If you have an eye bag, it's a good idea to like put an extremely light concealer. Not extremely light, I mean it's extremely light for me because I have extremely light skin in the first place, but a lighter concealer than what you have already there, something that's lighter than what you already have, and just put it right where that shadow is of the eye bag. Like the eye bag will make a little bit of a shadow. Put the lightest concealer you have just right there, blend it very, very lightly, and it will kind of reflect the light instead of having a shadow gather right there. And that tends to help that eye bag not to look so bad. Alright, so there's, now I have plenty of concealer, so I could do that if I wanted to, but no point in it for me, you know. So sin number one, I don't use an excessive amount of crazy concealer. Just gonna powder. I always powder, even if I had dry skin I would powder, which I suppose is another makeup sin. And while we're talking about powder, I have never baked once in my life. A lot of reason for that, but to avoid the controversy, like I don't care what people think anyway. It makes your skin look so old, like if you put too much powder. I will set sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I will take the same translucent powder right underneath my eyes because I don't want that area to be shiny. If it's shiny, it just draws attention to it, makes it look worse in my opinion. Okay. Now I always do face then eyes. I always go from the top down, and I always do my eyeshadow before my brows. So makeup sin number 3 or 4 or whatever I'm at by now, you know. I don't always use a matte eyeshadow when I'm using a shimmery eyeshadow. And sometimes I don't even use a crease color at all. Sometimes I put shimmery colors in my crease. Sometimes I put a shimmery color all over my lid from lash line to brow. I'm gonna do brows. And for my brows, I don't use a taupe brow pencil. I use a gray one. This one's almost gone. I've used the heck out of this thing. I have black eyebrows. Salt and pepper gray hair. And I don't use a taupe eyebrow pencil. Half the time I don't even use an eyebrow pencil at all. If I'm doing my makeup all the way, like for a Sunday on a church day, I will. But not all the time. Now this one is going to make you really cringe, so, you know, just be prepared. You're getting your trigger warning all right up front. Sometimes I take my mascara, wipe it completely off, as much as I can, product as I can get off on a tissue, and I brush my brows through with it. And yes, this is Extreme Black, the blackest black mascara that you can think of or possibly know about. That's what this is. It acts like a brow tint and gel at the same time, keeps them in place. I don't do that very often, but I do it sometimes. Sorry for the light, you guys. I can already tell I'm getting like a bunch of crazy light coming in. I'll just sit up a little bit closer. All right, makeup sin number 4,362. Sometimes I don't even put mascara on my lower lashes. And especially for me, because I have all that pigmentation and saggy weirdness going on underneath my eyes. And my lower lashes are extremely long, that I just tend to, I feel like it just, you know, draws more attention to that area, and I'm trying to not have too much attention on there, you know what I'm saying? I really like this mascara. It makes my eyelashes so long, makes me look like I have a ton of eyelashes. It's not really volumizing, but it is very lengthening. It just makes them look really wispy and really pretty. I can't keep hold of anything today, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I keep dropping everything. And for my next makeup sin, I only ever put, well, that's not very true. I was about to say I only ever put blush on and nothing else. But that's not really true. Sometimes I do a highlight, but very rarely. But I will say that in my everyday life, I never, ever, ever contour. Ever. I guess you could probably say that my makeup is always very natural. Oh, I forgot my one sin that, like, oh my goodness, someone is really gonna have a heart attack. I mean, you just sit down, y'all. Sit down, take a deep breath, okay? I put my mascara on already. I never curl my eyelashes. And if I do, and I forgot my curler today, because I just never use it. I have one, but I just never use it. And if I do ever curl my eyelashes, I do it after mascara. After mascara? Yeah, after mascara, because my eyelashes don't want to hold a curl. Once I can curl them all day long and they'll be nice and curled. As soon as I put mascara on, they're down. So no point to me, in my opinion. And usually if you're going to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you just need to be careful, because you don't want your lashes to stick to the curler and then to yank them out. So what I do is I wait for it to dry, usually at the very end, like right before I'm about to leave the house, and I will curl them real quick and very extremely carefully take it off, because sometimes they do stick to the curler. But you gotta just do it carefully and it can be done. All right. Is that it? That looks like it. And a lot of times I don't even put lipstick on, but I do. And for me, like, I'm 40, I'm almost 40, I'm 39, so yeah, I wear matte lipsticks. I love them. I love matte liquid lipsticks, and mostly just because they stay on. If I'm not wearing a matte liquid lipstick, almost always I'm wearing a Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss. It's the only lip gloss, and I know I've said this before and you guys are going to get way tired of hearing it. It's the only lip gloss that doesn't make my lips worse. A lot of lip glosses actually will make my lips more dry and more chapped and more just uncomfortable, and just so this is the best one I've found. All right. Now, you guys, I am going to real quickly, because I am really low on time. I'm going to have some more videos coming up. I'm going to do like, I have a couple more ideas. Like I want to do 5 days of makeup, different color palettes, not like color palette, but like different color schemes, I guess you could say, like a week of green eyeshadows, a week of blue, a week of purple, whatever, something like that. So I want to do like 5 days of makeup, because I think that would just be fun for me, and hopefully enjoyable for you guys. But then I also wanted to do like a palette grab bag, where you just grab a palette out and use it, because I have a lot of palettes, and now that these are like, I don't know if they're discontinuing these completely, but these are such good palettes. The original Wet n Wild, they're so good, and they last forever because it's a powder product. So anyway, I'm probably going to do that one of these times. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. I'm going to get those done. It's going to be a lot of fun for me, hopefully enjoyable for you. And please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you do any of these makeup sins. I'd like to know about that. Thanks a lot. Bye.